Epic Games has been on a hot streak for the past few years thanks to its massively successful battle royale game Fortnite and the Unreal Engine. And while they've always had pretty lofty goals, this new development shows that the company's ambitions are far greater than we'd previously thought. Sony and LEGO chipped $1 billion each into Epic's plans. Fortnite creator Epic Games has just announced its biggest ever round of funding. The publisher has always been at the forefront when it comes to innovating for the future of video games. But this seems bigger than any of its previous endeavors. In a press release posted on its official website, Epic Games confirmed that it had raised $2 billion to support its expansion plans. Both Sony and KIRKBI, which is the parent company of LEGO, have invested $1 billion each into the company. According to Epic Games, the funding was mainly secured to build out its future Metaverse platform, which will rival projects from other big tech companies. While this is LEGO's first investment into Epic, Sony has become somewhat of a serial investor. If you remember, the PlayStation maker also poured $220 million into the publisher back in 2020, and another $230 million in 2021. However, the scope of those investments was obviously much smaller than this. Despite this massive injection of cash, though, both Sony and KIRKBI are not even close to owning a majority stake in Epic Games. Tencent, which is a Chinese gaming and entertainment giant, still owns 40% of the Unreal Engine creator, when it invested $330 million way back in 2012. These days, though, thanks to the massive popularity of Fortnite, Unreal Engine, and Epic's other businesses, the company is valued at a pretty lofty $31.5 billion. Why does Epic want to build a metaverse? Epic Games has always been a pretty big name in the games industry, going back all the way to the early days of Unreal Engine and all of its other properties. However, after the meteoric rise of Fortnite, they just haven't looked back. The company has managed to bridge the gap between gaming and pop culture by regularly incorporating mainstream properties and celebrities into its Fortnite roster. Not only that, but they've also been scooping up other companies like Bandcamp and Rocket League developer Psyonix. This new endeavor, though, might be bigger than anything that they previously tackled. So what's up with the metaverse, and why is Epic even interested? Well, we've been hearing this buzzword for a couple of years now from big tech companies like Microsoft, Google, and Facebook, which even changed its name to Meta. Whatever you call it, though, it's just a virtual world for people to interact with each other. Sounds familiar, right? Yep, at its core, the metaverse is just a multiplayer game that allows a deeper level of player interaction where they could simulate their digital lives. And Epic Games, after having built a massive online platform with Fortnite, is perhaps better equipped than most of these companies. Not only that, but they also have special expertise in the largest video game engine on the planet, the Unreal Engine 5, because, well, they created it. So it makes perfect sense for Epic to dive into this race to build a metaverse and compete with the big boys. Why did Sony and KIRKBI invest in Epic? Building a metaverse is Epic's quest, though, and successfully pulling it off will obviously result in some pretty huge growth for the company. But what does Sony or KIRKBI get out of this whole deal? Is Sony not capable enough to build its own metaverse that competes with Epic instead? Well, the thing is that Epic is already so far ahead of everyone else when it comes to building a truly living online world that is probably too late for companies like Sony to catch up. Also, the PlayStation manufacturer already has plenty of things on its plate. With that said, it doesn't mean that Sony wouldn't benefit from the new platform. There could be a lot of possibilities, including some internal integration of the brands and even exclusivity agreements as well. KIRKBI, on the other hand, sees a perfect opportunity to incorporate LEGO into this new metaverse world. LEGO could kickstart the metaverse of our dreams. Both Roblox and Minecraft are already incredibly popular platforms, especially among kids, and some would say that they even transcend the video game space as they're pretty much everywhere. Now, think of what's the common thing between Minecraft and Roblox. For starters, they both have mechanics that focus on creativity with some form of building blocks, and there's a lot of cool stuff you can do by playing around with those tools. LEGO has essentially been the real-life version of Minecraft and Roblox, allowing people to build and connect with its blocks. And while we've had plenty of LEGO video games in the past, they've mostly been story-driven experiences for other IPs and haven't really focused on the actual LEGO creativity in these virtual worlds. So with this move, we could get a LEGO version of Minecraft or Roblox, created by Epic Games, to become the biggest metaverse on the planet. Sounds cool, doesn't it? What's up with Epic's Bandcamp acquisition? Earlier this year, Epic Games announced that it was acquiring Bandcamp, which is a music distribution and streaming platform. Back then, most people couldn't figure out why a gaming company like Epic would purchase Bandcamp apart from maybe some concerts or other music stuff in Fortnite. With the unveiling of this new plan, though, things have started to slot into place. A metaverse needs to be an all-encompassing world that's fully capable of replicating our real-life entertainment and lifestyle. And without actual licensed music, that wouldn't really be much fun, would it? So it makes perfect sense for Bandcamp to actually incorporate some form of music production and distribution tools into this virtual world that Epic Games is trying to create. Does Unreal Engine play a part in any of this? Coming to these conclusions, though, isn't exactly rocket science, and most people would have figured out that Epic can use LEGO for its metaverse project. Having said that, there might actually be bigger things at play here than we have perhaps realized. Let's divert our attention towards Unreal for a sec. Epic Games just released the Unreal Engine 5, and developers have already been learning the ropes on this new next-gen tech. We know that that anything developed by Epic will probably be developed on this platform as well. However, with so many people already working on Fortnite, Unreal Engine, and the Epic Games Store, does that even leave a big enough room to develop such a massive new project? Maybe not. But this is exactly why Epic is partnering with Sony on this. These companies could possibly even share resources and information to help speed up the process of bringing Unreal Engine to a place where it could easily support a new world. We already know that The Witcher and Cyberpunk 2077 developer is helping Epic Games with adapting its engine to create more open-world experiences. And Xbox Studio, the Coalition, has also helped with the development of Epic's new engine. So could we actually see the gaming industry come together to lay claim to the Metaverse? Sony ties to the Epic Games Metaverse may be stronger than we realize. So this might feel like a stretch as we're going super deep into the speculation territory. So fasten your seatbelts. There is a universe in which Sony is actually the one developing Epic's Metaverse. How? Well, the company has already committed to creating more live-action games in the future and is looking at different prospects to improve its ability to do that. So this investment could mean that they're trying to borrow Epic's expertise and cook up this new metaverse alongside them. But wait a minute, aren't most of the current Sony studios super deep into the development of other projects? Well, sort of. But you might be forgetting that Sony also owns Bungie now. And if you know Bungie, they're the kings of live service and have been doing great with Destiny 2. We also know that the Halo creator has already started working on its next IP, which will also be a multiplayer live service experience. And this new experience from Bungie will not be exclusive to the PlayStation platform either. You know what else is a multiplayer live service experience that isn't exclusive to any single platform? The Metaverse. We've seen a lot of wild things in the video games industry over the past few years, but if Bungie's next project actually turns out to be a partnership with Epic Games for its new Metaverse, then it would definitely send a massive shockwave across the entire industry. All being said though, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves though. It feels like Epic Games' expansion plans are still in their infancy, and it could be years before we see any of these things actually come to fruition. Let's just hope that Epic's vision of a metaverse is not as boring as some other tech companies. That's a wrap for this video. Do you think that Epic Games has the expertise and the resources to pull off a better metaverse than other big tech companies? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.